Episode 4A. If you think you cannot become stable until you have a lot more money, I want to offer you a different way to see it. Money matters, but money is not the only thing that creates stability. And if you do not understand that, you can spend years chasing more while still feeling unsafe inside your own life. Welcome to Mentoring Myself, real guidance for finding peace, purpose, stability, and success. These are the lessons I wish I had when I was in your shoes. I'm Christos. Today, we are talking about stability, money, peace, pressure, and why you do not need to be rich to start becoming stable. Now, let me be clear. I am not going to pretend money does not matter. It does. Money affects your options. Money affects your stress. Money affects where you live, how you move, what choices you can make, how much pressure you feel, and how free you feel in certain areas of life. So this episode is not about saying, just be peaceful and money does not matter. That is not real life. But I also want to tell you something I wish more young adults understood earlier. Stability is not only a bank account, stability is also a relationship with yourself. It is how you make decisions. It is how you respond to pressure. It is how you manage your emotions. It is how you handle your responsibilities. It is how you treat money when you have a little. It is how you treat money when you have more. It is how you show up when life feels uncertain. A lot of people think stability starts when everything outside of them is finally secure. When they get the job, when they make more money, when they move out, when they pay off the debt, when they get the relationship, when they have the business, when they finally feel successful. And yes, those things can help. But if your inner world is chaotic, more money alone may not give you peace. It may just give your chaos a bigger stage. I have seen this in life, business, real estate, coaching, and personal growth. Someone can have income and still feel unstable. Someone can have a title and still feel deeply insecure. Someone can have opportunities and still make fear-based decisions. Someone can look successful from the outside and still feel like they are one bad moment away from falling apart. So when we talk about stability, we have to talk about more than money. We have to talk about how you build a life that your nervous system can actually live inside. Because there is a difference between chasing success from fear and building stability from clarity. Chasing success from fear sounds like, I need to prove I am not behind. I need to make people respect me. I need to escape this feeling as fast as possible. I need to be impressive so I can finally feel safe. Building stability from clarity sounds different. It sounds like, I want to make choices that support my future. I want to understand my money instead of avoiding it. I want to build habits that make me trust myself. I want to create a life that feels grounded, not just impressive. That difference matters because fear can push you, but clarity can guide you. And if you are in your 20s or early 30s, this is such an important lesson. You might feel like you are supposed to already have everything together: the career, the savings, the relationship, the body, the apartment, the plan, the confidence, the emotional maturity, the 5-year vision. And when you do not have all of that yet, you may start telling yourself that you are unstable. But maybe you are not unstable. Maybe you are still building your foundation. And foundations are not glamorous. Nobody claps for the foundation. Nobody posts the foundation. Nobody walks past a construction site and says, wow, look at that beautiful concrete. But without the foundation, nothing lasts. So the question is not, How do I look stable? The question is, what foundation am I building? Because stability begins in small, unglamorous choices. Paying attention to your spending, being honest about your situation, creating a simple routine, taking care of your body, learning how to calm yourself, keeping your space a little more organized, building one skill, having one hard conversation, saving even a small amount, paying one thing on time, not ignoring the thing that makes you anxious. These may not look impressive, but they are powerful. They send a message to your own mind. I am not abandoning myself. And that is where stability starts. So here are 3 practical shifts I would give you. First, define stability for yourself, not for Instagram, not for your parents, not for your friends, not for the version of you that is trying to impress people. For you, what would make your life feel more stable right now? Is it more money? Maybe. Is it a better routine? Maybe. Is it getting out of a draining relationship? Maybe. Is it sleeping better? Is it knowing where your money goes? Is it creating a plan? Is it building community? Is it learning a skill that gives you more options? Sometimes we say, I need to be stable, but we never define what that actually means. So define it and be honest. For one person, stability might mean saving 3 months of expenses. For another person, it might mean leaving chaos. For another, it might mean learning how to stop emotionally spiraling every time life gets uncertain. For another, it might mean finally taking their work seriously. Your definition matters. Second, create a simple money awareness practice, not a complicated financial plan. Awareness. A lot of people avoid looking at money because money brings up shame. They do not want to see the number. They do not want to check the account. They do not want to face the debt. They do not want to admit how much they spent. But avoidance creates anxiety. Awareness creates power. You cannot change what you refuse to look at. So start simple. Once a week, look at your money. What came in? What went out? What do you owe? What do you need? What can you reduce? What can you build? No shame, no drama, no identity crisis, just awareness. Money is not a measure of your worth. It is information. And when you treat it as information, you can start making clearer decisions. Third, build one stabilizing routine. One, not a whole new life. One routine that makes you feel more grounded. It could be a morning walk, a weekly money check-in, a Sunday reset, 10 minutes of planning, a consistent bedtime, meal prep, journaling, movement, cleaning your room, sending applications, practicing a skill. One stabilizing routine can become an anchor. And when life feels uncertain, anchors matter. You do not need a perfect routine. You need one repeatable act that tells your system, I am safe enough to keep showing up. That is the mentor moment for today. You do not need to be rich to start becoming stable. You do not need to have everything figured out before you make one grounded choice. You do not need to wait until your life is perfect before you begin building trust with yourself. Start where you are. Start with awareness. Start with one routine. Start with one honest look at your life. Start with one decision that your future self would thank you for. Because stability is not built in one big dramatic moment. It is built quietly, through honesty, through small systems, through better choices, through returning to yourself instead of running from yourself. Here's your reflection question. What is one area of your life that would make you feel more stable if you stopped avoiding it? Money, health, sleep, relationships, work, your space, your emotions? Choose one, not to shame yourself, to support yourself. And if this episode helped you, send it to someone who is trying to build stability but feels like they have to have everything figured out first. They do not, and neither do you. This is Mentoring Myself, and I'll see you in the next episode.